Hi everyone, Peter Lisiaga here with today's Life Mastery Daily Dose for my Community Wall podcast. Today, I want to continue my chat about the greatest power that a human being has, and that is the power to change our minds. In my new ebook, Change Your Mindset, Change Your Life, I discuss why changing your mindset matters and how you can go about changing your thought patterns for the better. To get it for free, go to peterlisiaga.blog/ebook. So, are you ready to learn more about this amazing human brain we have? Great. So let's get to it. Today, I want to talk about the loop. You may not realize it, but the majority of your thoughts every day are probably about the same things. For example, if you're stressed about work or school or finances or relationships, then your mindset is likely to be consumed by these worries. And this mindset will affect how you interact with people and what decisions you make. But there are ways to break out of these patterns so that you have more control over your life, which I discuss in my ebook. For now, let's focus on what I like to refer to as the loop. The loop is a repeating pattern where thoughts and beliefs produce feelings that fuel our rightness about the stories we tell ourselves, that then further intensify our feelings, and on it goes. Loops burn energy and get in the way of our progress. They're one way we get stuck. So here's a real world example. Ben works at a company and he has this thought process. He says to himself that I am underpaid and not valued for the contribution I make. Now this thought gets louder and louder every time he has a review with his boss. He has this emotion or this feeling of anger, which has built up over time into resentment. And he now has this attitude of entitlement. He has this thought, I'm underpaid and not valued. And then he feels angry. The physical manifestations of anger are basically heating up of the face, and then the heart racing, and then the jaw tightens. And he doesn't let the feeling complete, but rather he uses the energy of the feelings to fuel his belief or his thought. And that he's right about not being valued and adequately compensated. He finds evidence to prove he's right, and as a consequence becomes more angry, which produces more heat, more tightness, and a faster heart rate. Again, he doesn't complete the feeling and instead funnels the energy back into righteousness about how he has been mistreated financially for years. He solidifies this belief by comparing his compensation to others who he believes has made more than he, and he has made a lot less. And he believes that they have made less contribution than he has. Period. Bottom line. So his anger is now moving in the direction of rage. And he fantasizes about telling his boss off publicly and storming out of the office, slamming the door behind you. So you see where this will be going, right? So let's talk about a couple of ways to break free of this crazy loop. Number one, you've got to implement your A game. your A game. Your A game is this: awareness, assessment, and action. But you're going to do self-awareness, self-assessment, and then you're going to choose the right appropriate action. So you always have to be aware of how you're feeling and what you're thinking. And then number two, you have to accept the fact that you're in a loop. You have to recognize it. Again, being aware, wait a minute, I'm in a loop. And then you ask yourself, is this really real? Or is it just in my head? It might be real or not, but you have to choose the reality. Okay, so, but you got to accept that you're in that loop. And then number three, you have to decide, you have to choose to interrupt that pattern, because you always have a choice. And you want to be radically responsible about being the creator of what your reality is going to be. And it starts in your mind. It starts with you saying, okay, this is a loop that's going on in my mind. I want to disrupt it. I want to interrupt it, disrupt it, and change it, because I have the power to choose, and I can choose that. And then you have to manage your physical, your emotional, and your mental state. And you do that through breathing, through mindful breathing and meditation. It could be, let's say, a couple of seconds meditating and having a mindful thought and breathing, or you can go 5 minutes, 15 minutes, it doesn't matter. You manage your physical, emotional, and mental state with meditation and mindful breathing. And then that loop that you see repeating its pattern can and will be disrupted, and you can escape from it. And I go deeper about this in my ebook. And so I hope this is helpful. If you want to get my ebook for free, visit peterlisiaga.blog/ebook. Until next time, have a wonderful day and look out for those loops, okay? Take care.